Imagine a vast, intricate game. A game where every move is calculated, every decision a potential turning point. The stakes are high and the players are many. This game is not just a pastime, it's a battle for supremacy, a relentless pursuit of power and success. The goal, reach the summit. But this summit isn't just a physical peak. It's a metaphor for the pinnacle of success, the ultimate achievement in one's field. It's the dream that drives people to push their limits, to strive for greatness. Players claw, scheme and betray. In this game, the competition is fierce. Every player is out for themselves, willing to do whatever it takes to get ahead. Friendships are tested, alliances are broken, and trust is a rare commodity. Some, fueled by ambition, trample others underfoot. They see every obstacle as a stepping stone, every person as a potential threat or a tool to be used. Their ambition knows no bounds, and their ruthlessness is their greatest weapon. They lie, cheat, exploit, anything to win. Deception becomes second nature, and integrity is sacrificed at the altar of success. The ends justify the means, and the means are often unscrupulous. Others cling to their morals, their kindness a liability in this ruthless ascent. They believe in fairness, in helping others, in playing by the rules. But in a game where ruthlessness is rewarded, their principles often hold them back. Who reaches the top? Often it's the ruthless. But at what cost? We see this everywhere. The lonely figure at the summit, having sacrificed relationships, integrity, and sometimes even their own happiness for the sake of victory. Business deals struck with ruthless efficiency, leaving casualties in their wake. The corporate world is a battlefield where only the strongest survive. Deals are made and broken, fortunes are won and lost, and the human cost is often overlooked. Political campaigns fueled by smear tactics and manipulation. In the quest for power, truth becomes a casualty, and the public is left to sift through the debris of broken promises and shattered trust. Even in seemingly innocuous settings like social circles or artistic endeavors, a cutthroat ambition can propel some to the forefront. The desire to be the best, to be recognized, can lead to jealousy, rivalry, and a relentless drive that overshadows genuine passion and creativity. This begs the question, is ruthlessness the key to success, or is there another way? Can one achieve greatness without sacrificing their integrity, their kindness, their humanity? The answer may not be clear, but it's a question worth pondering as we navigate our own paths in this game of life. History whispers a chilling answer. It tells us tales of power, ambition, and the relentless pursuit of dominance. Through the pages of time, we see a pattern emerge, a pattern that often rewards the ruthless. Genghis Khan, with his brutal conquests, forged the largest contiguous land empire the world has ever known. His methods were harsh, his strategies merciless, but his vision was clear. He united the Mongol tribes and expanded his empire through sheer force and fear, leaving a legacy that still echoes through history. Caesar, driven by ambition, plunged Rome into civil war, emerging as dictator. His rise to power was marked by cunning political maneuvers and decisive military victories. He reshaped the Roman Republic into an empire, but his ascent was paved with the blood of his rivals and the betrayal of friends. Closer to our times, figures like Rockefeller and Jobs, while lauded for their innovations, were often ruthless in their pursuit of dominance. Rockefeller, the oil magnate, built his empire by crushing competition and monopolizing the industry. Jobs, the visionary behind Apple, was known for his uncompromising nature and relentless drive for perfection, often at the cost of those around him. These figures, separated by time and context, share a common thread, an unwavering will to power, often at the expense of others. Their stories are a testament to the idea that greatness often comes with a price. They were visionaries, leaders, and innovators, but their paths to success were marked by a ruthless determination to achieve their goals, no matter the cost. Their stories, etched in the annals of history, seem to confirm our darkest suspicions that ruthlessness begets success. As we delve into these tales, we are reminded that the pursuit of power is a double-edged sword, capable of creating empires and destroying lives. The legacy of these ruthless victors serves as a powerful reminder of the complex nature of human ambition and the often harsh realities of history. To understand this unsettling truth, we turn to the enigmatic philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. Nietzsche, in his radical critique of morality, argued that traditional notions of good and evil are social constructs designed to limit the powerful. He proposed two fundamental types of morality: master morality and slave morality. Master morality, Nietzsche argued, is the morality of the strong. It values strength, power, and individual achievement. It is not bound by conventional ethics, but driven by a will to power, a fundamental drive to exert one's influence on the world. Nietzsche's will to power finds resonance in evolutionary biology. In the relentless struggle for survival, those who are assertive, even aggressive, often gain an advantage. They secure resources, attract mates, and propagate their genes. Ruthlessness in this context appears not as a moral failing, but as a successful evolutionary strategy. This is not to say that ruthlessness is morally justifiable, but it does offer a compelling explanation for its prevalence. We are, after all, products of this evolutionary history, hardwired with instincts that prioritize survival and dominance. Section 5. Master morality, the triumph of the strong. Those who embody master morality, according to Nietzsche, are not inherently cruel. They are individuals who rise above the ordinary, who refuse to be shackled by the conventional norms and values that govern the masses. They are simply unbound by the constraints of conventional morality. They walk a path less traveled, often alone, forging their own destiny with every step they take. They create their own values based on their own strength and ambition. Like an artist who paints with fervor, an entrepreneur who brainstorms groundbreaking ideas, or a blacksmith who forges metal with precision and passion. Their ruthlessness, then, is not malicious, but a consequence of their unwavering pursuit of their own vision. In the competitive arena of life, they are like the lion hunting in the wild, or the mountain climber who reaches the summit despite all odds. Think of the entrepreneur who disrupts an industry, leaving established businesses in ruins. Their innovative ideas and relentless drive can transform entire sectors, but not without collateral damage. Or the artist who challenges societal norms, facing outrage and condemnation. Their work may provoke, disturb, and even offend, but it also pushes the boundaries of what is considered acceptable, opening new avenues for thought and expression. These individuals, driven by their own internal compass, often achieve greatness, even if it comes at the expense of others. Their success is a testament to their strength, vision, and the courage to defy the status quo. They are the ones who, through their triumphs and trials, redefine what it means to be strong. Section 6. Slave morality. Resentment and the long game. Slave morality, in contrast, is the morality of the weak. It values compassion, empathy, and humility. It condemns the ruthlessness of the strong, not out of genuine morality, Nietzsche argued, but out of resentment. The weak, unable to compete on a level playing field, create a moral code that demonizes the very qualities that lead to success. This resentment, while understandable, can become a self-imposed limitation. It can lead to a culture of victimhood where individuals are discouraged from embracing their own ambition and striving for greatness. Section 7. The Fall of Titans. When ruthlessness crumbles. However, the triumph of the ruthless is often short-lived. History shows us that empires built on cruelty and exploitation are often unstable. The oppressed eventually rise up, the neglected allies withdraw their support, and the once mighty fall. Even in our own time, we see the downfall of ruthless figures. CEOs toppled by scandals, politicians brought low by their own machinations, the very qualities that propelled them to the top. Their ruthlessness, their disregard for others, often prove to be their undoing. Section 8. The price of power. Can we escape the cycle? This then raises a crucial question. Is such a price worth paying? Can one achieve lasting success without resorting to ruthlessness? Or are we doomed to repeat this cycle of ambition, exploitation, and eventual downfall? Perhaps there is a third way, a path that recognizes the importance of strength and ambition, but tempers it with compassion and integrity. A path where success is not measured solely by material achievements, but also by the impact one has on the world and those around them. Section 9. Choosing your path. Strength without cruelty. The choice ultimately is ours. We can choose to embrace the ruthlessness that Nietzsche saw as inherent in the human condition, accepting the inevitable consequences. Or we can strive to forge a different path, one where strength and compassion are not mutually exclusive. It is a difficult path, to be sure, but it is a path worth taking. For in the end, true success lies not in the acquisition of power, but in the legacy we leave behind.